Upgrading an older PC to Windows 8 can be a real hassle, and you might not be pleased with the results. Hi, I'm Mossberg from the Wall Street Journal, and I found this out the hard way this week because this week I upgraded two of my personal PCs that ran Windows 7 fine and met all the requirements Microsoft lays out for Windows 8. And it took me quite a long time, a lot of hassle, and I discovered belatedly that the machines really were going to lose some functionality when they got to Windows 8. The two PCs that I upgraded were a ThinkPad X301 laptop dating from 2008 and an HP TouchSmart 300 desktop, which has a touchscreen, dating from 2009. Now, again, as I said, both these machines met the basic requirements Microsoft lays out for Windows 8. But it turns out that both have been essentially abandoned by their manufacturers in this cycle of Windows, and that's something I didn't know. They require some kinds of software and patches that the manufacturers have decided not to make available, and their hardware isn't fully up to snuff for Windows 8, which again, I didn't know. I thought as long as they matched Microsoft's requirements, they'd be okay. So I want to share the lessons of my painful upgrade experience with you. And there are 4 points I'd like to make. First of all, I wouldn't even try to upgrade an existing PC older than about 2 years, and in some cases I might even consider moving that to 1 year or a year and a half old. Sometimes even if the software is okay, even if there are patches, the hardware on older machines, and I'm not talking about the processor, but things like the touchpad and the screen and other things may not be entirely up to where they need to be for full use of Windows 8. A couple of examples: the touchpad on my ThinkPad laptop can't really perform the gestures and the scrolling that Windows 8 requires, and the touch screen on my HP isn't precise enough or sophisticated enough compared to modern touchscreens to reliably do the screen gestures of Windows 8. It does work maybe half the time and not the other half of the time. I also lost the use of my microphone on the HP after the upgrade was completed. So that's the first tip. The second tip is, before you do anything, go to the manufacturer's websites. You may have to burrow deeply into the support section of the site or somewhere to find out, is the PC you're considering upgrading actually supported for that by the manufacturer. Doesn't mean you won't be able to upgrade. After all, I did actually get Windows 8 running on both these machines. You can see one of them over my shoulder, but not running perfectly or really optimally. So you want to go to the manufacturer's website and make sure that the manufacturer is supporting it. Third, you want to run a Microsoft program which you have to download called Upgrade Assistant. This is not part of the Windows 8 install disks. It's something that may help you also figure out if the computer is a good candidate for Windows 8. And fourth, set aside plenty of time and be ready for hassles. And if you're not very technical, you may want to have a technical-oriented friend or somebody with you, because while the Windows 8 installer itself isn't all that hard to use, in some cases you may have to make various adjustments to the underlying software of the computer, even if it is supported by the manufacturer. And that can be technical and kind of a hassle. So this is Walt Mossberg, and I'll see you next week.